Hey guys, I wanted to kind of explain our recipe ebook because we've got a ton of juice bars that follow us and understand, but then we've also got a bunch of home juicers who follow us, and I get these questions a lot. So our recipe ebook is a commercial resource, which means think about like if Chipotle was selling their menu. So the batch sizes for a restaurant are going to be a lot bigger than, say, if you bought like a Mexican cookbook for home. So you don't necessarily need to make like 10 pans of white rice. So that kind of gives you like a frame of reference. Like this is our menu. This is our full juice bar menu. You're making, some of our batch sizes are pretty big, like 20 juices at once. You don't necessarily need 20 to make 20 almond milks for your home. So you can scale the batch sizes down or up. They're easily scalable, but that is one thing that you're going to see. Another thing is the ingredients are tailored towards what's accessible for suppliers and what juices well for us. So, and what stores well in our fridges. So typically home juices, you're going to be using like what's on sale at the grocery store, what's coming out of your garden, what you can get at the farmer's market, which is okay. But, our recipes are geared towards consistency because we always want to be providing the same amazing product over and over again for our customers that want to experience the same product over and over again. So a lot of our recipes are going to be, celery, carrot, apple, pineapple. Those things do really well for us. They're very easily accessible and readily available. Same with superfoods. But with that being said, there is a whole section in the recipe ebook where I break down the portion sizes for different, like what I call a baby batch. So I geared the whole book around our juicing recipes around a batch size, and then you're able to pick the liquid base you want. You're able to pick the superfood, and then you pick your preservative. So in the front of the recipe ebook, there is a whole build your own juice section, which is going to get you some really, I've made I don't know how many recipes, but I've learned over the years that, how to portion things well per, like your juicy, your liquid base is what I call it, your juicy fruits and veggies. So if you have no idea how to juice, and you're like, oh man, I got a bunch of watermelons off. I got a great deal on watermelons. I want to pick out like a superfood to portion in there. You can easily go do that in the recipe ebook. It is I'm spitting a lot of information at you guys. It's a PDF. You download it to your phone, which I really love because you can open it up in your like iBooks or your Google Books, and you can search it. You can keyword search things. It's just nice to have on you. A lot of people will print it off and they'll laminate it and they'll put it in their kitchen. I think I've hit most of the questions. We're always updating it. If we have some really like recipes that really just pop off, some of them have been, our shark juice, our unicorn, our watermelon, a bell pep. That one I am dying to make. Those recipes that we really have, our berry basil is our latest one. We throw those in the recipe ebook for everybody to enjoy. You can always expect if there's a good recipe, it's going to be added to the recipe ebook. So I hope that helps answer questions. With that being said, home juicers do buy our recipe ebook. It's a fun treat. I've heard people get it for like a birthday gift, but it's like 10. It's all of our years of juicing experience boiled down into our best-selling recipes and the things that we serve here every day. So I know a lot of people have fun making it home on like their masticating juicers, and it's always fun to hear your stories, and we just love sharing our recipes with you guys. So if you have any other questions, you definitely leave them here in the comments. I will answer them. But that is a quick, apparently 4.5 minute breakdown of our recipe ebook.